welcome to our channel, Exploring It All. I'm Miraculous Girl. Join me and my dad while we explore subscription boxes, the outdoors, gear and equipment, and other fun things and places. Before we get started, hit like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Ding! Today, we have lots of surprises, and Happy New Year!
Well, thank you for that amazing introduction, Miraculous Girl, and Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I thought that we would start today off, with, I hadn't really been doing very many of the Swiss Army knives, and lately there's been a lot of stuff going on, but I thought we would do one that I just recently got. I got this off eBay, and I just thought I would add to, even though it's a new year, we're in 2022, I thought I would add to that Cyber Monday theme with this particular one. It kind of fits into that category a little bit, even though it is not technically, quote-unquote, a cyber tool. This one is called the Voyager Lite. And I just thought we would take a look at that. And this, like I said, I got this off of eBay. I don't think it's, I don't believe it's available. And it looks like they included a battery for me. So, yeah, it doesn't appear there's a battery in this. Nor is there instructions. Alright, so I may have to pause, because I just opened this. I may have to give this a pause and pull out the instructions for the clock on one of the other ones so that we can get this rolling here. Go ahead and insert the battery and just get started here on this. And let's see here, we'll use our little screwdriver to pop out that. And hopefully they sent us a battery that works. 1225, if not, we'll have to steal one out of the other one here, but I suspect this one probably does. Oh, and it does, it immediately activates. That's really great that they were willing to send us a battery. All right, so the first step in all of this is going to be to set the watch. It says to hold for 4 seconds. The shield is the button. Oh, I'm going to have to hold all the way through to go through this to the correct time. And it's already set on military time, so this will give you an idea of what time I'm filming this. We're at 22. $27. All right, so we're there, and we will let that go through, and then if we hold again for longer, we can change it from 24 hour time to 12-hour time. and that may be our only functions on this. I'm going to have to look it up because I don't really remember here on the Voyager. I know it didn't. I'm fairly certain it had an alarm function. Oh, there it is. So this is for the alarm, and you can set the alarm. And then the bell is a countdown timer that you can set, and then back to your clock. So that is the 3 timekeeping functions of this. And there may be a light setting on this as well. I'm trying to remember how. So let's go ahead and go through some of the other functions now that we got the clock working. This is, of course, like I said, the Voyager Lite. Let's start with our main tools here. Well, let's start with the scale tools. This one is a little bit different because because of the clock and the push button feature. All of the scale tools are on the back side, and you have your toothpick. You have a ballpoint writing pen, and this one seems to be in pretty good shape. And I brought out some paper just for this purpose, so you have your ballpoint writing pen. There's a few different tricks about putting it in the corkscrew so you can write this way and have more of a grip. Like I said, you have the famous toothpick. And then over on this side, you have a very small pair of tweezers. This is a little smaller than the standard set. Great little tweezers. Swiss Army knife, famous for that. Also in here, you have a pen. A straight pen, so to speak. That fits in a little hole right in there. And this has the micro eyeglass screwdriver, the hexagonal handle on it. A lot of people, you can put this in on some models. Doesn't seem to work as well on this one, but you can put this in the corkscrew so you have a little bit more of a grip on there as well. So next up, our main scale tools. You have the small knife. This one has, oh no, it was just some dirt or something. So you have your small penknife blade, and this one might need a little bit of sharpening, although this knife doesn't look like it was overly used a lot. It's still sharp. I've cut myself with many a Swiss Army knife. The main blade has Officer Swiss on it on this side, and it says Victorinox Swiss made stainless is the tang stamp on the other side. This one has a nice little edge on it still. Not a lot of flaws on it. It seems to be in good shape. I don't actually see any scratches on it or anything. So, nice little draw point blade. You have the scissors, the famous Swiss Army knife scissors, which again are very efficient in cutting. These are the newer design. They have the groove in the back of the handle, non-screwdriver type tip. So this is the light. So it does have an LED light. The gray, and I don't know how old the batteries are in this light. These did not need to be replaced. But I do know that the newer models have a clear light and or housing, and the clear housing one is a brighter LED than this one. It works two ways. You can pull back and it just stays on, or you can just push down and it is on. So that is two ways that it works, and I've seen some complaints about it coming on accidentally. I've never had a problem with that. You have, and this particular, the inline Phillips screwdriver, these were shortened. Originally this inline Phillips screwdriver paired up with the magnifying glass. They shortened it because the LED light was longer than the magnifying glass, and so they had to shorten that Phillips screwdriver, and now this is the standard, and it does have a 90-degree stop. This screwdriver has a 90-degree stop, much like the cap lifter bottle opener has a 90-degree stop as well. Has the wire bender, cap lifter, slotted screwdriver, also 90-degree stop. And then the can opener. Can opener is a great tool. I used one tonight when I was opening a can for dinner. On the back side, you have the reamer awl with the sewing eye. It is kind of sharpened on this edge right here. And then you have the hook, parcel hook, which actually does go back a little bit extra, so you can use this as a cell phone holder, because it'll stand, the knife will stand up. You can use this as a pot lifter and things of that sort. I can see that there's still oil on this. Now, excuse me, this hook is a little bit special because this hook actually has a nail file on the back side, or a file. I call it a nail file. And you have a small file. That is not standard. It is standard on the electronic scaled ones. They do have the hook with the file on it. So that is something that is unique to the, I want to say the light ones tend to have that. But I know the ones with all of the, with the timepieces and whatnot have that. And then, of course, the final tool I didn't mention here is the corkscrew bottle opener knot untire tool right there. Anyway, so that is a look at the Victorinox Voyager Lite. This is the Voyager Lite. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, and remember, be nice to each other.